With 45 years' experience in a fluctuating real estate market, Shirley Howard has seen it all. Her involvement and charisma spans far and wide. But don't just take my word for it. Fun, loving, caring, giving. This is Shirley Howard, and this is her signature on the industry. Hi, Shirley.
Hi, Rachel.
It's very nice to sit down with you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You are
Okay, so
welcome.
we are going to ask you a few questions about real estate. Is that okay?
It's okay.
Okay. All right. Question number 1 is why real estate?
Well, I worked at a bank for 9 years prior to real estate.
Mm-hmm.
One of my good friends at the bank left the bank to go into real estate.
Okay.
And she told me, "Oh, Shirley, leave the bank. You will make so much more money in real estate." So here I am, 45 years later, still doing real estate.
Yeah. Was she right?
Best move I ever made.
Oh,
The
good. So you didn't always have plans to be
No.
a real estate agent then,
No.
huh? It
I
just kind of
was-
fell on your lap?
Yes, I was a banker, came right out of high school, worked at a bank in St. Joe, was there 5 years.
Okay.
Then I met my husband, moved to Kansas City, had 2 little girls, and I was bored, needed to go back to work, and then I worked at the bank for 9 years.
Okay.
So I had
Yeah.
14 years of banking.
banking,
That's
and then-
what I thought I would do forever.
Yeah, and then just all of a sudden somebody was just like
Yeah.
real estate, and that was the best move you ever
Yes, yes,
Love
yes.
it.
The bank don't pay anything.
made. It doesn't.
Don't
You know,
pay
it
anything.
doesn't. Not nearly
No.
as much.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so then this kind of leads me to this question. Would you say that your personality suits you being an agent?
Absolutely.
Better than a banker?
Oh, yes.
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 Good.
Yes.
Why? Why do you say that?
Well, I meet people easy,
Mhm.
and I try to relate to them. I try to talk to them, find out something we have in common,
Mhm.
whether it's sports, whether it's kids, grandkids, where you went to school, where you were born. There's always something.
But
You
you
can
can-
always find a common thread. I say a common thread.
Common thread. I
Yes,
love it because
yes.
there's so much to identify with people, right? And you can
Yes.
identify with people in the ways that you have common traits or personality.
Yes, yes. And if they have kids, and I have twin granddaughters, and several of my clients had twins, and so I related to them. I
Oh,
always
yeah.
picked them up, and they loved that attention.
Good.
So yeah, I guess I'm a chameleon.
There you go.
Blend in with
There you
whatever
go.
I need to be.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Okay. Has it been a steady career for you?
Oh yes.
Good. Good.
Yes.
Why would you say that?
I've been through the ups and downs.
Yeah.
You know, 80s. I got in 76.
Mhm.
In 80, the market tanked.
Mhm.
Took a while to get back up, and then it went down again, 90s,
Mhm.
and then it come back up again, and then, 2008 hit.
Mhm.
So,
So
but
you persevered through
I
that, all of those.
persevered it all. And
Did you?
I've been very, very blessed
Yeah.
to have saved money
Mhm.
so that I didn't feel threatened
Mhm.
that if I didn't sell something, that we wouldn't eat.
There you go.
And I had friends that got out of the business because they were so pressured to sell something. I'm very low pressure.
Good.
Very low pressure.
Good.
I may have lost business because I didn't ask for it.
Right.
I wanted it to be their decision.
Yes.
I wanted them to be happy.
Yes.
I don't want to be high pressured myself.
No.
And I don't want them
To feel pressure.
No,
That
no.
just brings on stress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I would say probably most of all my clients are still my friends.
Good.
So
Well, that's
yes.
good to say, and you can honestly say that. There's no animosity. They're
Right,
very
right.
good friends.
Yes.
Good.
And I always went to bed with a clear conscience.
Good. That is huge. That is so
Always,
big.
And don't tell something you don't know.
Mhm.
And always tell the truth.
Yep.
Always tell the truth.
Yep.
Even if it's bad news, you have to tell the truth.
Absolutely. Always keep it honest.
Yes.
Agreed. So then, would you change anything?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
You're very happy with the way everything's kind of turned out?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. And I'm probably on the, my tail end of my career because I've done it so long.
Yeah, but you had a happy, good career that you're proud of.
Oh yes, I'm very, very proud of it.
Whoops. All right, then, my last question for you. What is your craziest real estate story?
Oh boy. I don't know what the year was, but it had to have been the late 70s or 80s. I was showing a property in Weatherby Lake, and back then you wore 3-inch high heels and dresses to show property.
Okay.
I had a young man, probably in his 30s. We were looking at this house, and we went out on the deck, and the deck was high off the ground with another deck below it.
Okay.
We go out on the deck, and the door locks behind us. It had a spring lock on it. Back then, you had no cell phones.
Right.
So here we are. We're hollering, help us. Anybody home? We hollered probably 30 minutes, and there was no help because nobody was home. It was mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
And so he said, well, I'm going to have to do something. There's nothing I could have done.
Right.
So he gets off the deck and shimmies down this long pillar
Okay.
and lands on the second deck.
Okay.
And that's still probably 10 foot off the ground. And so here he is down here, and so then he gets from there and he jumps to the ground. His glasses go flying and he breaks his glasses. And I am just petrified.
Oh, yes.
Petrified.
Oh, yes.
And so then he comes around to the front, and luckily I had left that door open or unlocked, and he comes in and unlocks the door so that I can get back in.
Yes.
First thing I did was call that agent.
Oh, yes.
And I said, you have got to do something with that lock. And I
Fix
told her
that.
what happened. And she apologized. And I'm going, but I still sold him a house.
You did?
Yes.
Good.
We laughed
Not
about-
that one, though.
No.
That one he
Not-
said, no, thank you. I'm not
No,
getting locked
thank
out.
you. No, thank you. So that's probably my best story.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate you sitting down with me
Okay.
and talking with me.
You are welcome.
You can just look right in here and say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
guys.
everybody.
All right. Well, that's all for us on Signature on the Industry for episode 3. Stay tuned for next month's episode. Bye.
Bye.